Hey everybody, welcome to A Pop of Culture. I'm your host, the Esoteric and Facetious, and this is Pop of Culture, where I speak on pop culture, social justice, and human experience from a Black, bisexual, millennial, Gen Z perspective. And in today's video, I wanted to ask the question, is virality successful on social media? Let's get into it. I've been thinking about this a lot because I am a content creator who wants to build a successful social media brand, and I've been seeing a lot of content creators going viral, but I've had this question in my mind of, are they actually successful? And the biggest example of this has been the content creator Just Pearly Things. So if you're not aware who Just Pearly Things is, she's a white woman content creator in the manosphere space. The manosphere, as they market themselves, is a group of content creators who make videos marketed towards men about dating, relationships, and self-improvement. Now, of course, there is a debate to be had about whether manosphere content is actually about dating, relationships, and self-improvement, or whether it's about other things. That's a conversation we could have another time. But my point is, Just Pearly Things is a content creator who, within the time of a year, grew to having over 1 million subscribers. Getting a lot of engagement, making a lot of money, making enough money where she could move to another country, she could build a set, get a producer, do this full time, have employees working with her. And one of the things I think about when it comes to Pearl is Pearl successful? And some people would say, hell yeah, Pearl is successful. She has over 1 million subscribers, she's making a lot of money, she's hitting numbers that a lot of people never hit on social media, so of course she's successful. Hell yes, she's successful. But here's where I struggle to see Pearl as successful when it comes to myself being a content creator. Pearl makes very black and white, overly simplified content that's meant to appeal to a certain demographic. She's mainly appealing to men who are dissatisfied in the dating market or dissatisfied with society as it is in terms of relationships, specifically heterosexual relationships. So in Pearl's content, Pearl's job is to bash women, bash quote-unquote modern women, and say things that her audience wants to hear. From what I've seen of Pearl's content, Pearl the person doesn't matter. Pearl's individual talents, her wants and desires don't necessarily matter. She's just a spokesperson who delivers the modern women bad over and over and over and over again. And so I guess the question I've started to form in my mind is that success? Because for me as a content creator, I'm somebody who, as I say in my intro, I talk about pop culture, social justice, and human experience.
Shameless plug, definitely like, comment, and subscribe if that's content you'd be interested in.
And I'm also someone who wants to be an artist, an R&B singer. I want to make my own music. I want to have covers I put out that people like. I want to have music I put out that people like.
Shameless plug, I've got some mixed and mastered covers of Fair by Normani, Back to Sleep by Chris Brown, and I'm Someone Who Loves You, and an original song coming out of my cover channel, Pop of Culture Things, so stay tuned for that if you'd be interested.
So one of the things I've realized is when I look at a content creator like Pearl, people don't follow Pearl, and I'm not saying nobody who follows her likes her, but what I'm saying is her content is very oversimplified, meant to resonate with a certain demographic of people. It's not nuanced, it's not complex, it's just modern women bad, packaged and repackaged, over and over and over again on every social media platform. One of the things I've realized about that is there's a lot of content creators who do that. Blaire White is the trans version of Just Pearly Things, where she says trans and non-binary people are bad. I'm gonna say everything you want to hear about why trans people are bad, why non-binary people are bad. And the thing about it is, people like Blaire, people like Just Pearly Things, they're able to grow rather quickly. They're able to develop an audience because there's a lot of people who want to hear somebody say how bad modern women are, who want to hear people say how bad and entitled trans and LGBT people are. And that's not how I feel, but I'm just saying there's a huge demand for that content. So if you make that content, you'll get clicks. But the problem I have with that when it comes to the idea of success as a creator is I want people to follow me who enjoy my analysis of things, my viewpoint of the world. They don't have to agree with everything I say, but they like how I put my content together. They like how I express my world. They like my music. They like how I sing. They like my perspectives. Because the thing about it is, Pearl, she has over 1 million followers, but those people didn't follow her because of what Pearl thinks, Pearl's insights, Pearl's perspectives. They followed her because she echoes the popular manosphere sentiments. People don't care what Blaire personally likes as a person, what she personally is about. They care about hearing the anti-trans arguments from a trans person, from a trans body.
Let's be real. if Blaire White made a video where she stated that trans people are valid, that transphobia is getting worse, and that people need to stop trying to attack an already marginalized group of people, she would lose followers. Let's be real. If Pearl stated, hey, I think that women should have rights, I think that women should have the right to vote, if she backpedaled on these outrageous claims that she's made in her videos, she would lose followers too. Because the people who subscribe to people like Pearl are not here to have a nuanced conversation about dating dynamics between men and women. They're here to see modern women destroyed, feminists destroyed, delusional woman destroyed, entitled woman owned.
And so in this video, I'm asking the question, is virality success? Because we're seeing these people who go viral as these mouthpieces where people don't necessarily care about that individual person, but they're going to that person to hear them say the things they want to hear. For example, Candace Owens, she's a black woman who will say horrible things about the black community, who will lie on the black community. And the thing I'm realizing is people like Pearl, people like Blaire and Candace, they weren't born into this world with the desire to be mouthpieces for overly simplified and, to be honest, false argument. They probably have other goals or desires that are bigger than those things, but they found this niche that works for them, that makes them money. But I guess the question I have is that success? Is it generating money? Is it generating followers? Yes, but is it success as in, is it fulfilling whatever they feel their purpose is, if they feel they have a purpose on this planet? And for me personally, as I continue to make content, I do want to make content that's algorithm friendly, that's searchable, that's well edited and well presented. But at the same time, I'm realizing I want to grow, but I want to grow an audience of people where if I drop an R&B project, if I drop a video that's commentary or a video essay, people want to watch it, people want to engage with it. Because like I said, I mean, I could easily be someone who finds a niche where there's something people want to hear and I just say what people want to hear and I can grow and grow and grow, but I'm not really showing who I really am and allowing people to connect with who I really am. So in this video, I'm just raising that question of, is virality success? Because we see people who go viral, but if you're not going viral for what you actually want to be known for and what you actually want your audience to engage with, when it comes to you and your purpose and your goals as a person, does it really matter? Because I believe Pearl was saying something about she wanted to be a musician or she liked music or something of that sort. And it's like, do these people who just want to hear somebody bash modern women, are they going to buy your EP if you make music? Are they going to care about that? Or is the only thing that they care about you bashing modern women? And maybe you could make the argument that people like Pearl, people like Blaire, they may be able to work towards whatever purpose or whatever drive they actually have, whatever goals they may want to accomplish in this life because of the money they're making from making this content that's marketable, that's generic, that's them acting as a mouthpiece to ideas that people want to hear. Maybe they can use that money to, one, give them financial comfort, but two, get them to a place where they can actually work towards their purpose. But I'm just realizing just having virality in and of itself isn't necessarily success if it's not something you can utilize. For example, when it comes to content creators, one person may have more followers than the other person, but if the person with less followers has more engaged followers who will actually support their ambitions that they have outside of YouTube and on YouTube or whatever social media platform they're on, even though the person has less virality than the person who has more followers or more views or more likes at the time, if that other person is able to actually have an audience who will support their projects and who will support their ambitions and their actual purpose and not just click like on a viral video, who's the real one who's successful?
One other angle I wanted to hit with this video is the angle of reputation. One of the things that I am seeing with Just Pearly Things as she gets more and more popular is she's not somebody who's well liked outside of the manosphere. Heck, she's barely liked in the manosphere and in the black manosphere. So one of the things I'm seeing with Pearl is she's seen as a joke. Pearl, she definitely plays into the joke, but she's seen as a joke. Like when she wears a shirt that says women shouldn't vote, nobody takes this woman seriously. So I question, even though she has followers, even though she has engagement, even though she has relevance at this moment, what is longevity going to look like for Pearl? Can she achieve longevity? Can she rise above the repetitive black and white content? Or is she just going to be someone who regurgitates the same message until no one wants to hear it anymore?
Also, let me know your thoughts. Is virality on social media success in and of itself? Yes or no? Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and leave your thoughts below. See y'all in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Like this video if you like this video. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the points I made in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, definitely like, comment, subscribe, and share. That way, even if YouTube isn't pushing my content, those who resonate with it are sharing it so it can connect with others who would enjoy it. Those are some easy, free ways to support a pop of culture. If you want to support this show financially, feel free to send a tip to my Cash App or buy me a cup of coffee, both are linked below. All who donate will be featured in the credits of my long-form commentary and cover videos. There are 2 playlists that are going to pop up, one where you can binge watch my covers and one where you can binge watch my commentary. Enjoy. Bye-bye.